Welcome back to the best show on the internet. Music Is It Good Though? I remembered to say the name of the show this time. You'll be happy to hear. My name is Shikari, and I'm here with my co-host
Beyonce.
We're here to review new music and see if it's any good and if you should be listening to it, and overall come to the decision of music. Is it good though? So tell me, before we get into the nitty-gritty of it, what have you been listening to since we last met up?
Have you ever heard the Lemon Twigs?
I've heard you mention them, but I don't know if I've heard them.
Yeah, so they've got a new album out called Everything Harmony. It's a mixture between like 70s pop.
Like ABBA?
No, maybe in terms of the vocals, but not in terms of the musical stylings. And then like 70s soft rock.
Okay.
That's really good. Can't do that album now because we just said how good it was. Yeah, I've been listening to that, and then I've been listening to the new Black Spiders album. That's okay.
No, I'm getting muddled up. I was going to say, did we go and see Black Spiders? It's Black Crows, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've not seen Black Spiders together, have we?
No, so Black Spiders were meant to be one of the supports for Airborne.
Oh, right. So that's maybe where I've come across the name then.
Yeah, how about you?
So still doing my still doing my new album every day. And over the past couple of weeks, the highlight for me has been Leonard Skinner, pronounced Leonard Skinner. It's an album that I remember when I was like 16 or something, and you were super into them. Mm-hmm. And naturally, having one of my closest friends say this album's really good, my thought to that was, you're wrong, I'm never going to listen to it. So I just never did.
Yeah. It's got two of the most famous classic rock songs ever.
Yeah. Would that be Free Bird and Simple Man?
Well, I was thinking Tuesday's Gone.
Yeah, I love Tuesday's Gone's my favourite on it. But yeah. So this week, taking aside what we've been listening to, we're going to be reviewing the new album by Enter Shikari, which is called
A Kiss for the Whole World X.
Any preconceptions?
Yeah, big ones.
Okay, go ahead. Hot take?
Yeah, well, just electro-pop crap. Essentially, it was and some of the songs on this album just proved it, to be honest. You remember when Ben Bewley was doing that?
The audience isn't going to know who Ben Bewley is.
Well, there was some guy from our school who was... I don't even know how he did it. What was it called? Nintendo Core or something. He was messing around with different electronic noise and presenting it as music. And when I heard Enter Shikari, it was just like that. There was loads of... It just seemed like noise and then some guy whining over the top of it. Yeah, it just wasn't for me. How about you? Did you know them?
I remember, again, being about 16 or something, and someone showing me Enter Shikari. And I remember thinking at the time, and I hadn't listened to them again since then, but my take on it at the time was that it was kind of just, like you say, 8-bit Game Boy music with some guy screaming over it.
Yeah.
And I just thought, okay, so why do people like this then?
Yeah.
And then never listened to it again. They've come up on the radar every now and then, but I never went to go and see, okay, they've got a new album, let's see how it is. Because the one time I did try listening to them, I thought, well, what's the point of this?
Yeah, I noticed they must have come more mainstream because it appeared on websites like the BBC and things.
Okay.
But because of the name association with terrible music, I just thought, yeah, I'm never going to listen to it.
Yeah.
Until this, and I did.
But this is why this show is good for us, because it's broadening our horizons. And even if we do like or don't like something, we can at least say we've tried it.
Yeah.
My partner's mum adds a T between the I and the K in Shikari.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Clever woman.
Yeah. So tell me, what did you make of this album?
Some of it was okay, and some of it was awful.
I think we're going to agree a lot on this album.
Yeah. If it had continued on in the vein of... The first song is amazing. I love that song. The second song is okay. The third song is okay. The fourth song is one of the worst things I've ever heard. That is not music. I'd rather have a drill put in my eye than listen to that, and then the song that follows it, Leap Into Lightning.
Leap Into
Feed Your Soul. They just absolutely turned me off this album because, oh my God, it's just a lot. Like, how much noise can you make with a computer? That is literally it. And then Deadwood, that was okay, and then the rest of it was just like a blur of nothingness.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, how about you?
For me, when I put this album on, track 1 came on and I was like, you know what, maybe I've got these all wrong. I'm quite enjoying this. Track 2 came on and I thought, yeah, this is pretty decent. And then it was all terrible after that. Like, I know you said that track 3 was okay for you. No, that's Leap Into Lightning, isn't it?
No, track 3's It Hurts.
Oh, right. Well, I was driving in the car and I had my partner with me and she had pretty much the same preconceptions as me. And then when she listened to it, she was going, this is the most terrible music I've ever heard. Why is this on?
Yeah.
Some of the lyrics in it, like, sail your ship into Bermuda. Well, it's been established that there's nothing dangerous about Bermuda these days.
Yeah.
But then also compare it to like leap into the lightning, bring your water to the boil. Like, one of those seems a bit more dangerous than the other. I would say that I boil water most days. Leaping into lightning, less so. And Deadwood, I know you said you didn't mind that song. I thought it was awful. The lyrics to it, am I no good? Am I made of wood? Am I dead wood?
Yeah, wood and wood. Now, the lyrics were bad, but just the actual tone of the album, the tone of that song was fine. I think after coming after the absolute noise extravaganza of the previous 2 songs, it was kind of a relief.
It was quite disappointing because after those first couple songs, I was like, have I been wrong all this time about them? Because it's okay. Like, it is quite synthy, but it's quite rocky and the vocals go okay with it. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of the vocals, but it was good enough. And then it just went into absolute nonsense music.
Yeah.
What I don't get about it though, like, there's other bands that I would say are similar to this that are very kind of stuck in time. Like, I don't know if you ever heard Hadouken, or because I was quite into Hadouken, who sound pretty much the same as this. There was, is it Hollywood Undead?
Oh, Christ, yeah.
Like, they're very similar to this as well. But you think of them, you think like the mid-noughties and then there was nothing. Why has Enter Shikari managed to stay as mainstream as they have when these other bands that are just the same, arguably better in my opinion, have just kind of vanished?
No, they are still going. I know Hollywood Undead are anyway.
But are they getting to number 1 like Enter Shikari is?
I don't know what they're doing, to be honest. I only know of them because of that rocked guy. He hates them.
Right.
Because of like the weird bravado and masculinity and everyone is against us and all this nonsense.
I've not heard anything by them since I was about 16.
Enter Shikari, just like, I can imagine how the little... This is a Warrington reference, but I can imagine how the little kids at Priestley like just raving the little tits off to it, and it just
raving the little
me.
tits off.
Yeah.
They seem like a band where the fandom kind of make them a bit worse. Like, I'm not particularly a fan of the music anyway, but say, for example, like shows like Rick and Morty, where I like the show, but the fandom's really annoying.
Yeah.
With Enter Shikari, the fandom seems really annoying. It's based...
Just hipster, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a certain time of hipster.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be hip now. It'd be something else now. I don't know what it would be.
Yeah.
But it was hip then. And we just haven't moved with the time, so it's still hip now.
Yeah. They seem like one of those bands where... Maybe I'm making massive, broad, generalising statements here. But
I do it all the time.
yeah. Like, the fans of this music seem to be those people where the whole personality is about that one thing.
Yeah, you know what really annoys me about this band as well? The lead singer is called Rue. His name's Rue Reynolds, and I just think, I'm going to... I know it's just a stupid thing to say, but I just hate it. Because I just think, yeah, you're just a middle-class bleep.
So, putting a number on the album?
If it was just the first song, like the single, I don't know even if it is a single, the song, I Kiss My Whole World, I'd give it a 9. Unfortunately, it's attached to a load of and I'd put it down as like a 3.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I was going to go for 3 for this one as well.
Yeah. apologies for the explicit content, but I just can't contain my anger at these
It's
people.
really made you rage, hasn't it? So yeah, the new album by Enter Shikari is 3 out of 10, and listen to the first track. If you like it, stop there.
Yeah, because it's nothing like the rest of the album.
Yeah, the first track's pretty good.
In fact, listen to the 4th track on the album and think, if this is for me, yeah, you're an idiot. You're a moron. Get off our channel.
Anyway, still stay subscribed though, because we like those numbers going up. Tune in next week where we'll be listening to that album that's at the top of the screen now. And otherwise, leave us a comment down there. Tell us if you agree with us because we're right, or if you have some kind of bizarre different opinion, leave that there as well, knowing that you're wrong about it.
Can you defend someone called Rue?
And thanks for tuning in. We love you and see you next time.
Bye.
Ciao for now. Have a nice day.